Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. This is Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com, bringing you another week of great Granite State artists, musicians from all around the state and in a variety of genres. This is a multi-genre show, and if you're a regular listener, you already know the drill, but if you're new to the program, I'll just give you the quick rundown. I don't do a lot of talking on this program. I will, aside from the exposition at the top of the show that you're hearing right now, I will introduce each song by telling you the name of the song and, of course, the name of the artist. If you hear something you like, after that, it's up to you. Please go online, seek them out, like their Facebook page, play their YouTube videos, buy their music, or if they're giving it away for free, just download their music, find out where they're playing, get to a show, or if nothing else, just reach out to them online on Facebook or whatever and just say, hey, I like your stuff. It is so very important. It helps fuel the music scene, the local scene, when musicians know that there are people out there who like what they're doing. And, of course, I assume that you're of like mind on that because you're listening to this show right now. So please, I always try to emphasize this every week. Please support the local music scene. And there is a lot to offer in the New Hampshire music scene. There is all kinds of great talent out there. It really is amazing. And every week I try to feature a variety of artists that I have not featured previously on the show. Very rarely do we repeat anything, but once in a great while. And of course, you can find the full archive of the show, the whole 7+ years, about 7.5 years now, I believe, at IPMNation.com/local outbreak. That having been said, let's dive in and let's start with here's something we haven't done anything like on the show in a long time. Some good old-fashioned snot punk. This is, the band is called The Labor Pains. The Labor Pains. And this is I Will Never Forget You to start off this week's Local Outbreak.
I should have known that if a guy like me talked to a girl like you, somebody'd end up dead.
That is why I'll never
Next up on this week's Local Outbreak, the name of the band is Adam and the Flood, and the song is called Flood of 27, as in 1927, here on Local Outbreak.
We were near the river. We woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning at screams. People were really screaming. And looked out, and there was a mill, a woolen mill near us. There were women. They were coming out of the windows of the woolen mill up on the 3rd floor onto the roof of the garage to try to get away from the water because the water had come in the lower level of the and then the Winooski Bridge connected with Burlington, and that went down.
My days between dreams and whistle calls. I'm jumping off the bridge, sleeping next to the falls. The days of granite dusting, those rusty cars installed. And I say goodbye to summer nights under autumn's thumb. I shut that window, close the bottle, drink will make you numb. When mama yells, you better run. The floor, and that's when I saw the water come under the door. My feet, they found those stairs, and up I went. I shook my parents good. My father grabbed the light, and he ran out to that neighborhood. The bridge is gone, and I'm sorry, we did all we could. At the house, in the road, the mud is starting to slide, no place to hide. And I heard his voice cutting through the rain. The 3rd floor is safe. Don't let that river take you away. They were trying to cross it when it all gave way. The current kept on rising, feeding on the dry Outbreak. So oh Lord, let them lanterns keep that fire for another day.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. Up next on the show this week, The artist is Astronaut Mike, and the name of the song is Lovely.
When I first met you, I never thought we would get this far, but it came to be. Now you're inside my car. I never thought we would get this far, so far. Let's go out for once, baby. Let's go out tonight. We will sing and dance and fight tonight. Don't be blue, we're due for release. Let's be free, oh please. When I first saw you tonight, you were so beautiful, but you were so sad. I hope I can turn this around, because we've gone so far, so far. Moods will turn from dark to light. Let's be real tonight. I will turn this all around tonight, tonight, tonight. Oh, do 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 do. When I first met you, I never thought we would get this far, but it came to be.
Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Continuing on this week, next we have a band called Crushes, and the name of the song is Little King Trashmouth here on Local Outbreak.
I don't wanna think about him no more. I don't wanna hear any of your excuses on why it was justified that he walked out the door. And you might find it crazy that he won't call you pendings on the phone while he is miles away from missing you on tour. But I remember everything I could have said to you, and the fervor that I used.
Here's something different this week on Local Outbreak. This is Rocket Ship Resort, and the name of the track is Postcard here on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
Jump with me and don't look back home. Forget what they said and dance through the rivers instead. Dance with the stars, not with what you own. With the roads that are ours, anywhere you can. Mountains and forests appear fit to see. Bundle your shirts and I'll carry you with me. Beaches of Tampa and outskirts of life. It seems these days seashores at night are all I need to survive. I'll stay up tonight to watch the sun sleep, to fall beneath mountains and red hues so deep. The sundown will show where the next day will go. The clouds ebb and flow, my path they will keep. My best wishes to those far away. You'll be by my side in my thoughts every day. So I'll count the feet in the endless sand and send my postcard with the world at hand. I am the sights under electric towers, through the oceans at night, brilliant meteor showers. Everything tied together beneath their strings of light. I am one with the peace I hold, with all that we drive with, adventure alive with, a natural masterpiece to see aboard these wings of light. And as she passed, true beauty so certain, the trees turn red as leaves fall like curtains. Our memories sealed in sunset around us, singing wherever it goes over fields of roses. Forever. Under electric towers, through the oceans at night, brilliant meteor showers. Everything tied together beneath their strings of light. Can you feel them? I am one with the peace I hold, with all that we drive with, adventure alive with, a natural masterpiece to see aboard these wings of light.
Continuing on this week's local outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. Up next is Philippe, Phileep, and this track is called You, this week on Local Outbreak.
The sails to my ships, the signs down every road, the clarity through my foggy night. Yeah, you are the motion to my stillness, the dancer to my silence, the sun behind the moon.
Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Here's another great New Hampshire band. This is End of Never, and the track is called Skipping.
Spirit knows you'll always find that place, given the space where freedom grows.
Next on this week's Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation, this is Casper Elgin is the name of the band, and it's called Fishing for Something You'll Never Catch here on Local Outbreak. This is really good. This is New Hampshire singer-songwriter Kate West, and the name of the track is Antronym here on this week's Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation.
Mistake is made.
got time for a couple more here on this week's Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. But want to remind everybody, of course, if you'd like to have your music featured on the show, or perhaps even set up an interview for the show, you can contact us at submissions@ipmnation.com. That's submissions@ipmnation.com. And don't forget, too, of course, you can find the entire archive of the show at ipmnation.com/local outbreak. And let's see, I think next we're going to do, this is a singer-songwriter named Peter Squires from New Hampshire, and the track is called Hardly a Man of My Word. That's an intriguing title. So let's take a listen to this on this week's Local Outbreak.
Will I never again lie naked on the rocks that have been heated by the sun inside the ocean on my skin, soft and cold like a blind owl? Will I stay inside and hide myself from thoughts of the warm granite shoreline as I paint on my flesh ghostly white and become as the four walls around me? What runs through my veins is an ice flow of blood. It's blocking my brain from what's needed to return to the sane of the need of the sun to melt all this ice into liquid. I want to lie where the sea meets the sky, wade all around in the water. But you seem to lie to me whenever you want, lead me around like a daughter. Hardly a man of my word. I promised you the whole world. I follow through on things that I want to follow through, if even those. Hardly a man of my word. I know. Hardly a man of my word. I promised you the whole world, but I follow through on things that I want to follow through, if even those. Hardly a man of my word. I know. Will I never again lie naked on the rocks that have been heated by the sun inside the ocean on my skin, soft and cold like a blind owl?
And speaking of songs with intriguing titles, we have time for one more on this week's Local Outbreak. And, sometimes I like to end with something kind of experimental. So here's a New Hampshire band called Vessel. And the title of the song is I'm Going to Miss This When We're Dead. So we'll play this to finish off this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.